All right, last round. Currently 1-2. Playing to figure out how good this deck actually is. See what we need to change. And our hand is pretty sweet. We do have just a random Shrapnel Blast hanging out. And we're up against the Mono Reds. We're going to get to go off, though, which would be kind of sweet. We got multiple Obscuring Aethers. It's kind of tight. Be able to throw down some 1-mana 2/2s. Shrapnel Blast. Not going to be doing a whole lot of work. I don't think. I would be kind of shocked if that were the case. My opponent does not have a red creature, which is odd. Hey. Quit it. Come here. Oh, wow. Okay, so our opponent has the Raid, Foundry Street, Denizen, non-bow. Okay. I wanted to get the drum into play and then use that to play both my morphs, but obviously that does not work. Because I need to play the Aether first. So we're kind of going off. We have more permanents than our mono red opponent, which is pretty impressive. Swift Spear's here, and then if our opponent has a burn spell, it's kind of troublesome. Wild Slash it is. So we're taking 7 down to 11. Never mind, Swift Spear did not attack. So we can face down our Den Protector, get back our Foothills and our Raptor. And I think that is the best plan. I do want to play this other Raptor, but I want to be able, being able to bring back the other one for free is just much better. So hopefully we have 2 blockers here. Start trading away with stuff. Dash is kind of annoying. As is a Shock, if that's what our opponent has. Nope, just another Denizen. So a bunch of little duders. And again, the last creature our opponent played does not attack. So we can trade off the Raptor or trade off the Den Protector. I'm honestly not sure which one is better. I think keeping the Raptor around might be better because it's a 3/3, can't just be like Wild Slashed. And it's less likely if our opponent just plays a creature that he can attack with his Denizens. Although granted, we're going to have another 2/2, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. But alternatively, we could go trade, but I like this better, I think. Take the 3 down to 10. Now we have Stubborn Denial, so just a 4 spike. Play Drum and a Morph, and I guess we actually just get to turn down an Obscuring Aether, so we might as well fetch. I wonder if we can actually attack this turn. Kind of seems like that might be the case, because if he plays a Mardu Scout, we still have 2 blockers, so we end up taking 2 damage. Maybe that's not right. Then next turn we can have Shrapnel Blast open, in addition to everything else that's going on. Alright, so our opponent's sending the squad. So Raptor gets to eat one of these things. We trade with the rest of the team. And here's a Scouring Sands. And I'm just going to Stubborn Denial this. Opponent can't scry. Opponent doesn't kill our Raptor. We can now attack for 5. Also have Shrapnel Blast open. Or we can just draw a Commune. Maybe play something better. Some Soul Artifacts, perhaps. Perhaps my tapping was not the best. Probably just better to face that thing down. Attack for 5. So we're at 9. So Hasty Martyr Scout gonna knock us to 6. Ornithopter. I'm gonna take a point to ensole this thing. This is 10. And this is the last 5. Boom! Up a game against the Mono Reds, and now we have all these sideboard cards coming in, so should be pretty nice. I can see Stubborn Denial being pretty good. Basically just want all my cheap spells. Maybe Ghost Fireblade is not good. Ghost Fireblade makes some pretty nice blockers, though. See, cutting a Commune, maybe shaving a Hooting Mandrills. Basically, don't want to draw a bunch of cards that might not be good. So I think we just shave kind of the slow, clunky stuff. I can see Stubborn Denial also not being worth it. We'll just keep the other 4/4. Not an exact science, by any means. Oh, how jealous I am of these 3-0 players. They are so good at Standard. Meanwhile, we are splashing around with our brews. But brews are great. I'm having a lot of fun. I can't wait to actually like try and tune this deck and see if it can actually be good. Step 1 is probably going to be cutting the red cards. Just playing mono Yavimaya Coast and some basics. Get that crappy mountain out of here. Maybe play some more mana confluences. I have like the additional land I added. 17 has felt pretty good. I could definitely see like an 18th too, just because we've had to mulligan some one-landers. Obscuring Aether has been nice. Elvish Mystic, I'm not so sure about. Alright, this hand has a lot of sideboard cards, but only one land. And lots of clunky stuff, like I said, the Ensoles and the Ghost Fireblade. So, say if our Ensole artifact was a forest, it'd be a Snap Keep, but I think we just mulligan. Now we have no land. And here are lands, but rather awkward hand. Fetch Mountain, play the Ornithopter. In case our opponent has another War Name Aspirant, then we just block. And if this gets shocked or whatever, obviously we don't care in the slightest. So there's Swift Spear. Maybe we can block that if he plays another creature. Wild Slash, targeting Ornithopter. That thing is dead. Aha! Another Ornithopter. How do you deal? And do we have to play this Den Protector? I'm not sure. Kind of feel like we have to. We're on 5 cards, so it kind of stinks. Did our opponent mulligan? Our opponent kept. So our opponent goes Roasty Toasty on our thing. Block the Denizen. Oop. And I think we just cast this face up. Take a point, but it's big. So if our opponent played a creature, we could just block. And it felt like they skipped their first step, too. So kind of awkward. It's kind of a weird attack, unless our opponent has a Lightning Strike. Which our opponent does. So again, Ornithopter saves us a point of damage. Now we don't have a lot going on. We just have a Springleaf Drum. Go, Ornithopter. Defend. Protect us. Now we need a Den Protector. Well, Den Protector is going to be a little short now. Did feel like we could use like some Seismic Ruptures or something against this deck. Scouring Sands might actually be good. Shock doesn't seem like it does enough to keep all that stuff in check. So, time to draw some land, I think. These Mystics seem bad. I'm gonna go with another Ensoul and Stratus Dancer. Let's try this. No good. Just no good. No land. More no landers. I don't understand. Opponent's on 6 at least. Well, third no lander. Opponent kept 6. Our hand is still not even really good enough to keep, so I think 4 is the way to go. We will keep this. So if we draw Yavimaya Coast, we could be doing it. Alright, so we are going to block. And I think we're also going to shock. The old block and shock. Don't really want to give our opponent time to untap and then have mana open for a spell and save his thing. Alright, so we have Citadel. Now we still need that coast. I guess Springleaf Drum could also do it at this point. We have outs. We have them. It is possible. Commune, we can't even cast that. Now the game is slipping away. I do feel like since we won game 1, this matchup is probably not that bad. Then again, our opponent did forget to attack a couple times, so who knows. Main deck Scouring Sands is pretty interesting. A little aggressive. Oh, here's the coast. Now do we pants up the Thopter and try and race? Or do we pants up the Citadel and try and block? I think we block. Good luck getting through these defenses, buddy. Good luck. We really do need some Scouring Sands to like clear out these tokens. Otherwise, I feel like they can just block and hit us back for 5, and then even something like Feed the Clan is not doing it. So, I do feel like we need some sort of sweeper. Assuming we keep the red, of course. We'll take some more damage here. Get our Commune on. Another Thopter or another Ensoul. I like the Ensoul. So now we could just Ensoul this thing. I think we'd rather just have 2 blockers. Our opponent's stuck on 2, but has a bunch of gas. Still not willing to attack? Nope. Another Ornithopter, alright. Now we have 2 5/5s. What do we do with them? Can we attack with our 5/5 flyer? Yeah, we ain't winning by sitting. Maybe we can draw Feed the Clan. If our opponent didn't want to attack last turn, maybe they don't want to attack this turn either. Maybe they just play a Rabble Master and we die, though. Heel Cutter? Ugh! Ugh. Worst card. Now we're dead. We so dead. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we had 2. Draw Shivan Reef. Seppuku. Alright. 1 and 3. Not a good record. However, we won game 1 against Mono Red. We appear to be competitive in a lot of other games. Just need some tuning, you know? We need ways to kill all these X1s. Scouring Sands would have been much better than Wild Slash. And, yeah, just need to fix it up a little bit. Probably not an overnight tier 1 strategy by any means, but, you know, if you're looking for something fun to play, this is certainly right up there, I think. Just need to fix it up. So get out there, do some work, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did.